Welcome back to another video. Thanks for tuning in, and today we're going to take a look at the first Jordan 1 release of 2023, the Jordan 1 True Blue. They've based this shoe on the Jordan 3 original colourway True Blue, celebrating 35 years since that was released, and they haven't sort of completed it totally to that colourway, because that colourway did have some red and some sort of elephant print on the Jordan 3 there, which they haven't implicated on this trainer. They've sort of crafted it to an 85 spec, so they've got the original Jordan 1 silhouette. They've added some 1985 silhouette specs to it, which is slightly different, and then with the True Blue sort of colourway from that Jordan 3. So it's a little bit of a confusing release to me anyway. When I sort of read about it and when I was looking into it, seeing some shots, I thought I didn't really understand it, but having these in hand, they're growing on me. So I'm going to show you around the shoe, give you my opinions. I'm going to compare them with some 1985 silhouettes with some original Jordan 1s, so you can get an idea of the differences, if there is any differences, and whether they're noticeable, and whether it worked or whether it didn't work, or what they could have done better. So we'll start off with the box. So you've got the Jordan 1 True Blue, released January the 14th in the UK, £145 retail. They were sitting on the Sneakers app, so I'm sure a lot of retailers will have these, so they'll be able to be picked up in most retailers for retail. So if you haven't already got a pair and you like this video and you like the look of them after this video, go and try and get them soon, because they will be sold out, and I think these are going to go up. In my opinion, I think they will go up in price. So we'll jump straight into the shoe. I have had these on foot already, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, go over to my Instagram at Sneakerwearer UK, and you'll be able to see some shots of these on foot that I uploaded. So as you can see, a nice blue. This is the True Blue from the Jordan 3. You have this sort of cement grey panelling at the back, which is like a suede material. It's very similar to the Mocha suede, Jordan 1 Mocha, which we'll have a look at in a second. You have the cement grey sole. There's supposed to be like an air cushioning sole in here, which gives it a little bit more sort of softness to the underfoot, which is noticeable. They do feel very comfortable on foot, and I was wearing them for a few hours yesterday, and they are very, very comfortable. Jordan 1. They describe these as premium leather. I'm not too sure if I would go that far, saying that these are premium leather, but the leather's definitely nice. It's very soft, and putting them straight on foot, they're very soft, and they're not a Jordan 1 that is quite tight leather and needs a bit of breaking in. They feel nice, but I wouldn't go as far as saying they're a premium leather. So in the box, you get some white laces with them as well. The blue laces, obviously, they come not laced up like this, but they do come in the shoe. I think these will be perfect for this time of year, and then you can throw the white ones in the summer and then make these pop again. So we'll have a look at the Mocha, because I know a lot of people have compared these two together because of the colour blocking with the suede at the back. So as you can see, very, very similar with the suede colour blocking, almost identical shoe here, just different colourways. The Mocha does have a slightly different white. It's not as bright as this, so this is a lot more of a sort of a summer shoe, or a crisp white, where this is sort of throwing off the more sort of old vintage aged sort of sail leather. If you're looking at, if you have these in hand, or you've had these in hand, feeling these compared to these, I'd probably say they're almost identical. The suede feels almost identical, the leather feels almost the same, so it gives you a good representation of the quality that's on this shoe here. I don't think these were described as having premium leather, but they were a nice shoe, and I know there was a lot of demand for them. So this is a very wearable colour as well, with the blue. You can throw this on with anything, with black, grey or blue trousers. So this is an 85 silhouette that we have here, which is an older silhouette, slightly different to the traditional Jordan 1 that we have now. Not a huge amount of differences, but there's slight differences, and they have crafted, Nike have crafted some of these elements into this shoe. So just briefly looking over them yesterday, I've noticed the Wings logo is the same on these, so it's embossed onto the shoe, and it's sort of like a 3D print, so it's sort of just raised from this part of the shoe, whereas on a traditional Jordan 1 it's flat printed onto the shoe, but it finishes flush. So very minimal differences in there, but that's just something I noticed. The swooshes as well, I think that's just slightly bigger on the 85s, which is on this one, and this is implicated on there as well. So you have two changes from a traditional Jordan 1. So normal Jordan 1 silhouette, the swoosh there, and this one, I don't think you'll sort of pick it up too much on the camera, the size differences, but there's a slight difference on there. See, I'd class this as a sort of a premium leather. This is a little bit more tumbled on the obsidian here, whereas this one doesn't, but I still think it's a high quality leather that they put on there, and a nice shoe, works well. And again, you can see the difference in the colouring, the white, how white these True Blues really are, sort of compared to some of these other pairs. So they're the two differences that I've noticed. I also feel like the back of the shoe is slightly slightly higher. I think on the 85s ever so slightly. These bits just a little bit more sort of proud, and they sit a little bit higher. So they're the only three elements that I can see on the shoes that implicate the 85. They don't have the soles, the texture of the soles, and the toe boxes are slightly different on the 85s as well. I'll show you the white 85 toe box, so you might be able to get a clearer image of that. So that's the toe box on the 85, and then this is a traditional Jordan 1 toe box. The soles all look the same, and they look the same on this. Yeah, all the soles are the same. So there are only three differences I can see on the True Blue that they've implicated from the 85 style. Don't know if they needed to do that, to be honest. I'd have liked to have seen these in an 85 silhouette. I think they would have really worked over the Jordan 1, but nevertheless they're a nice shoe, and something a little bit different to just a traditional Jordan 1 silhouette. I don't think it makes it any more desirable having them 85 elements in it personally, but let me know your thoughts in the comments, whether you think these work or whether you just think it's another Jordan 1 release and the colourway's a bit sort of just basic, a bit off. What could they have done better on the colourway? Could they have improved it anyway? It's a very different blue. There's not many blues like this. I'd say this is more of a navy or royal blue. This is a navy blue, and this is more of a royal blue. It's very, very, very different, as you can see through there. You can sort of almost see on the back. It's going to be hard to see just how the true blue is just slightly higher than this traditional Jordan 1 on the back, and you can almost feel that on foot as well. They do feel look slightly more supportive up here, but they're very padded, very, very nice on foot, very comfortable Jordan 1 to wear. So let me know your thoughts on the trainer, whether it's something you potentially will be adding to your collection or whether you've already added it to your collection. Let me know what you think of it. But I think to start the year, it's a very, very good release. Very nice shoe, very nice colourway, and it's grown on me a lot. It gives off them sort of retro-y vibes. I don't know why, it just reminded me, I think, of a couple of the older pairs of Jordan 1s out there, and it's definitely throwing off a bit of a retro vibe to me. Very comfortable on foot, so always a bonus. But let me know your thoughts. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. I want to just try and get as many reviews this year as I can. I want to try and upload frequently, and your support is going to help me do that. So keep on liking, keep on sharing, keep on commenting, and let me know your thoughts on this release, and I will see you in the next video.